Now I've got the guts. I've got the glory. I like my scrawny stuff, and I'm here to tell my story. You've got the guts. And you.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Burger Talk. If you're new here, welcome, and if you like Bob's Burgers, trust me, you are in the right place, and you should stick around because we have a good time around here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of the burger community. And you guys, we are celebrating Bobsgiving over here on my channel, going through each and every one of the Thanksgiving specials that's out on Bob's Burgers right now. I recently did a Halloween mini-series going through all of the Halloween specials in the show, and so now we're just keeping up with the holiday vibes and talking about the Thanksgiving specials, and it's been such a great time. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope that you're having a lot of fun. Comment down below if you're having a good time, and if not, just, suffer in silence, I guess. But you guys, I'm trying my best to be a content creator and create quality videos for you guys. So I'm working with my lighting here, trying to reduce glare and not be washed out and still visible, and it's just harder than I thought it was gonna be, so I'm learning. So have some grace on me if it doesn't look the most amazing. We're trying our best. But anyways, that's just a little side note. But Thanksgiving in the Belcher household is always such an event, especially because Bob Belcher is absolutely in love with all things Thanksgiving, turkeys, you name it, he is there. And unfortunately, I think because he loves it so much, things just always tend to go wrong. And so there's a lot of love that shows up in these episodes, but there's also a lot of stress, a lot of unmet expectations, but also a lot of lessons learned. And they're all doing it together as a family. So we're going to talk about that some more today and go through the next few seasons and talk about the episodes Gail making bobsled, the quirkducers, and thanks hoarding. And let's jump into it. So in Gail making bobsled, which is in season 6, episode 4, Bob is preparing the turkey per usual every Thanksgiving.
Look at you. You don't even know how beautiful you are. That's what makes you so beautiful.
And things go downhill pretty quickly. Unfortunately, they get right into the action and waste no time. Linda gets a call from Gail, her sister, who has apparently sprained her ankle and needs to be picked up. Linda doesn't want her missing out on the Thanksgiving festivities, so she says that she'll go and pick her up. Bob insists that she doesn't, and being the lovely husband that he is, Bob goes to pick up Gail.
Okay, I better go get Gail before I forget to get Gail.
Why can't she drive herself?
Come on, Bob. She sprained her ankle. She says she can't drive.
I should get her, Lynn. It's really snowy out.
And Gail doesn't come out whenever Bob gets there, so he has to go in and get her. And he finds her in the bathroom because she's apparently fallen.
Gail? It's me, Bob.
The bathroom, I need help.
Oh, great. I'll just come into the bathroom where you are.
I fell when I was getting out of the shower and I can't stand back up.
Oh, okay. Let me just, give me your hand. Ah, come on, Gail.
Are you trying to seduce my guy? Because I'm pretty sure the episode has already happened where she was trying to make the moves on Bob, and that made all of us uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that episode, if you couldn't tell. So it's like, okay, did you really need to do all that? But anyways, so he helps her up and then she gets dressed and he's like, all right, let's get out of here. She's like, wait, no, like we have to bring my cats. He's like, what? Why? No, you're just coming over for dinner. And of course, Gail, being Gail, she's like, no, we have to bring them. So he's like, all right, fine. So then he has to like corral the cats.
Bob, can you get him? He'll jump down if you sing to him and pat your shoulders.
Oh my God. Okay.
There you go. Oh, look at him. He loves it.
They go to get the car, and just as soon as they get outside to get to the car.
Okay, car's not snowed in. That's good. Let's get go. No.
Because of course, why would things go the way that they should go, So then the car is buried in snow. Bob is trying to dig it out unsuccessfully, and he decides to drag Gail through the snow in a kiddie pool. So he is trudging through a blizzard at this point to get back home to finish the turkey. And he finds out like halfway through his walk that he was going the wrong way.
I bet we've gone at least a mile. Oh my God. Is this the dry cleaners at the end of your block?
Yes!
I went the wrong way. Everything looks the same in the snow.
As if things couldn't get worse. So you're just really feeling for him. And Gail the whole time is just still being Gail. I'm not a fan of Gail. Gail has a whole lot. But she ends up letting one of her cats out. I believe it was Mr. Business. She lets him out because she wants to feed him or something. Of course, the cat runs away.
Time to take a break and let Mr. Business eat.
But maybe don't open the box so much because...
It's fine, Bob. Time to eat, my little low blood sugar booger.
No, Gail, he's getting out. No!
So now the cat needs to be found, and you find out in this moment that Gail was lying about her injury.
Mr. Business!
Gail! Wait, how are you running?
With my legs! Ow, it hurts.
You aren't hurt. You were faking it.
Fine. I was faking it for attention.
So yeah, just Gail things, you know. Of course, Bob is very angry with her, as anyone would be. I'm angry with her. What are you doing, girl?
Are you serious? You ruined my Thanksgiving dinner because you wanted attention?
No, I ruined your Thanksgiving dinner because I wanted attention. Oh, wait, is that what you said?
Yes!
Oh.
So they're trying to find the cat. The cat ends up in a tree, and Bob, being the lovely man that he is, climbs the tree to go and get this cat, who he is allergic to, by the way.
Okay, I am very high up, but no big deal. I'm just gonna grab the cat and... Good kitty. Let me try and get up. Oh, I can't sit up.
So things aren't looking too great, and he's kind of just lying there like, what has become of my favorite holiday? Gail redeems herself a bit, and she ends up dragging Bob in the kiddie pool back to the house.
Wow, Gail, I can't believe you pulled me all the way here.
I'm happy to do it, Bob.
So things turned out all right, but it's just such a trying time anytime Gail is around, and Gail can be difficult to like. She's a difficult character. I think she was made specifically that way. I think she does need to grow. I think she needs to mature. I think she's been way too dependent upon her family, upon Linda. Linda enables it, unfortunately, and doesn't want to rock the boat because she's unstable, but unfortunately in that enabling, she continues to stay unstable, and she never grows. I don't know. I feel like Bob's presence is good because he's not there to just like completely protect her feelings. He does at times, but I think he's also like, Lynn, she needs to grow up a little bit. And it's true. I am thankful that Gail has the family that she has her sister, the Belchers, all of that, because if she didn't, I don't think many people would have the patience for her, probably for good reason. She is just very difficult.
And I want to say to you, Gail, that I was mad that I had to pull you in a kiddie pool today, but I'm also glad that you pulled me in a kiddie pool. And maybe it's good to be annoyed by your family because that means you have one.
And she definitely has some mental health issues going on. And so she needs help. You know, there are difficult people that you encounter in life. Everyone does. And those people can be your own family members. And you have to learn the fine line between having patience with them and loving them, and then also not enabling them to stay the way that they are. And that's a very difficult place to operate in. It's tough, you know, but Bob really stepped up and he sacrificed a lot on his favorite holiday. And I feel like that's says so much about him. So I just really appreciated that episode and him, even though it was a difficult watch, to say the very least. And now we're going to move on to our next episode, which is called The Quirkducers, and that's in season 7, episode 6. So at Wagstaff, it is the week of Thanksgiving, and during that week, there's a half day before a 4-day weekend for Thanksgiving. Of course, that gets you all excited. I remember how I felt whenever holidays would come up and we would have, you know, fall break, Thanksgiving break, stuff like that. So the kids are all excited. However, on this half day before the long weekend, there is a Thanksgiving play that Mr. Frann puts on that automatically turns it into a full day because the play is like super long.
I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving, but I am not looking forward to the day before Thanksgiving. We have to sit through one of Mr. Frann's stupid plays again.
And Louise is dreading it. She's like, no, like I want to have an actual half day. You told us half day. Honor that. Honestly, I feel you, girl. I am with you. That's disrespectful. So I'm like, don't take away my half day, daggum. Well, things take a little turn during lunchtime because there is an announcement that Zeke and Peter Pescadero make that is on the inappropriate side.
Our main issue right now is that no girls signed up for this club. And Peter and I wrote a song about it.
I don't have a vagina, but I won't stop trying to
Come on, girls!
help with
Okay.
Come on, girls.
Okay, shutting it down.
And Louise gets a brilliant idea in that moment. She thinks, huh,
Holy moly, that's it!
What's it?
That's how we get our half day. What if the day before Thanksgiving play is so offensive that it gets shut down?
it just so happens, because Louise doesn't have the play already decided on, but someone does, and that is Tina. Tina has been writing her erotic friend fiction, as she always does, and she has recently written a piece called The Quirky Turkey, filled with all of the lovely erotic things, and Louise is like, that's perfect.
But where are we gonna find a play that's inappropriate, offensive, and Thanksgiving themed?
What's the most erotic temperature you could cook a turkey at?
375.
Thanks.
How's your Thanksgiving play going?
Oh, it's not a play.
It is now.
So they pitch it to Mr. Frond. He thinks, wow, this is wonderful. Let's do it. So Louise is like, all right, we have to make this pretty much the worst thing that you've ever seen so that it can get shut down as quickly as possible, essentially. So every part of it is bad. The casting is bad.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
Okay, you got the part.
The lights are too bright. Can you turn them down?
Your future's even brighter, because you're in the show.
The singing is bad.
No. Do you even know what harmony is?
A harmony is when I sing louder than you.
No.
Oh.
Everything about it is just bad. Up until the point where Louise makes it borderline traumatic, and I don't think she realizes that until the play actually happens. And unfortunately, Tina is left in the dark the whole time. Gene knows about it, and he knows the whole plan. He's been in on it. But Tina has not known, of course, and she's really thinking, we're putting my friend fiction on the stage. And I'm like, oh, like, she really thinks it's, legitimate. So during the play, things are going fine until they are not. And there's the big climax.
They're chopping up my head.
Oh my God!
Oh, my face!
Oh, wow. This doesn't feel so good.
Scarred for life. Louise kind of instantly regrets that. She's like, wow, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
This isn't gonna scar anyone for life, right?
Which kind of happens with Louise and a lot of her plans. She has this idea in her head about how it's supposed to go, and it just does not, because of course it wouldn't. Not that she's not a smart girl, but she's also just a kid. I don't think she understands the consequences to her actions a lot of times. Anyways, things aren't going too great, and the play is going to get shut down. But then Tina decides, you know what? I'm still upset with you, but I'm going to save this, and I know just the way to do it. And Tina goes out there, and she inspires the heck out of the audience. I mean, it is just fantastic.
I used to spend my time wishing for a plump behind, but it takes guts to be yourself.
Oh.
You've got the guts.
I got the guts. That's our Tina.
And I think it's probably one of my favorite episodes simply because of that scene. I love just seeing Tina be herself, encourage others to be themselves, and just be confident in who they are, no matter how awkward or different or whatever, because it's just refreshing to be you in the way that you were made. It's just really cool to see that very coming of age moment. Tina, the quirky turkey, we love to see it. So I really enjoyed that episode, and I feel like it is just a great lesson for people to learn just to be themselves, especially for, those who are young, middle school age, teen age, preteen age, all of that, just to understand that you're gonna get some weird looks sometimes for how you are, but that's okay. That's just called growing up and being a little awkward. We've all been there. I don't understand why kids are so afraid to be weird now. I don't know. Everyone is too cool, and you're still a kid. It's fine to be weird. Embrace it,
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Wait,
All right, and then we're moving forward into our next episode, which is Thanks Hoarding, and that's in season 8, episode 4. So in this episode, Teddy is having his family in town. He's gonna host Thanksgiving dinner for the very first time, and this is stressing him out because he's never done it, he's not a cook, and he runs to the Belchers for help.
Mom,
What?
I need your help. My mom's flying in, so it's easier for my sister to pick her up and then come to my place to have dinner.
Oh, how fun.
It's not fun, Linda. I gotta cook. And what? Set out plates, right? Is that what you do? I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
And Bob is not really, wanting to do it, but Linda, of course, is like, we need to help him. He's our friend, which I kind of love because Linda just wants to be there for people. Anyway, so she gets him out of the house, go over to Teddy's to essentially clean up, make a space that's nice for his family to come and host Thanksgiving dinner.
You and Bob start on the food, and the kids and I'll set up out here, okay?
All right, sounds great.
Bob is teaching him how to cook Thanksgiving dinner. And of course, that's a painful process to watch because Teddy is Teddy.
Peeling the carrots if you want one less thing to do tomorrow.
Right.
All
Got
right,
it.
just grab the peeler right there and peel the carrots.
This?
That's a spatula.
I knew that. This?
That's a ladle.
This?
That's the spatula again.
No,
it's
right.
the only thing that looks like it could peel a carrot.
Right. Why didn't you just say that?
And in their cleaning, they discover a couple things that are just out of place.
Huh, lot of stuff.
Like unopened blank VHS tapes.
And old thermometers.
And then they unleash Teddy's collection of junk. And they discover that our boy Teddy is a hoarder, and he's got it real bad.
Oh my God! Teddy's a hoarder!
So that's not great. And they're like, oh, Teddy, you good? So they're like, well, we need to help you out with this. Like, you need to get this stuff out of here. You don't need it. Also, there was like a beautiful dining table in that area where he was hoarding all of this stuff. Teddy is like kind of freaking out because he's like, no, like we can't get rid of it.
No, that's his storage room.
But we found a dining table under all of the stuff.
Teddy has a box of doorknobs for some reason.
Oh, okay. Now let's get all that stuff back. Come on, guys. That'll be fun, right? Put that stuff back in this closet door. Ow!
You know, Linda's like, it's simple. We'll get a dumpster and we'll just start throwing stuff away. And of course, Teddy is just really, really struggling with this transition. He's so uncomfortable.
Can't believe all of this was in one room.
You guys weren't supposed to see it.
Okay, Teddy. All we have to do is get rid of some of this stuff, right?
What? Oh boy.
And I've never really watched like hoarders or anything, but I'm pretty sure that's not how you get someone to stop hoarding. You can't just like force it upon them. I think it legitimately is like an issue with mental health, and there's something within them that is causing them to hoard. There's some genesis to this issue as to why they want to continue to collect things that don't require collecting.
What are you doing?
Fixing the chair, obviously. Don't know how it got in here. It's perfectly good. Just fixing a couple of things. Maybe I'm gonna move them upstairs if I want to.
Teddy, this stuff is going to the dumps.
This can't go to the dump, Bob. It's not trash. All this stuff can be fixed. You don't just give up on stuff. You can fix it.
So it does turn out that there's something deeper for Teddy in this and why he's a hoarder. They find out that
I'm a fixer. I fix things. I've always been a fixer. I'm gonna fix that waffle making soon.
Teddy, you sat between your parents when they would argue. You were the peacemaker. You were trying to fix things.
all of the stuff that he has is, it looks like junk, but it's stuff that he's trying to fix up. Because he's like, you don't need to get new stuff. We just need to fix this other stuff. Which is like, yes, like I do think that there's a lot of stuff that we kind of just throw away now and don't even try to fix. But he took it one step further and he just like kind of keeps trash around. And they realized that he was the fixer in his family and in his parents' marriage, or he attempted to be. Of course, it didn't work out and his parents still divorced. And so I think that that's just really stuck with him, and it manifested itself through his hoarding. So our boy Teddy struggling with that, and they realized maybe we didn't go about this the right way.
Oh, Teddy, I'm sorry. We did this all too fast. We pushed you too hard.
Yeah, you were just trying to help in kind of a judgy way.
Well, if keeping stuff to fix helps get you through the day, then what's the big deal? It isn't hurting anybody, right?
But I do appreciate that the Belchers, you know, though they didn't necessarily have like the right method in helping him out, they were still there with him in the mess of it all. And I just think that that is the human experience, honestly, and something that we've kind of lost. I think we're really afraid of being in the mess with people. I know that I am. One of my greatest fears is emotional pain, and I try to avoid it at all costs in my own life, let alone other people's lives, because it's just hard, like, to be invested in someone else's grief or pain or suffering or whatever. It's harder to do that because to feel that with them is just difficult. Like, there's not many other ways to put that. And I think this episode also reminds you that, like, the holidays, they bring a lot of happiness and joy and fun and all of that, and you make all these wonderful family memories, but then it also is a time of pain and grief for people. The holidays have a way of bringing out just all of the things that you don't have anymore. You know, if you've suffered a loss of a family member or friend, you remember that during the holidays. It just makes it that much worse because you're supposed to be with family and you're supposed to be with that person and you're not. And it's just a reminder that they're not there. And of course, there's so many other things to grieve other than losing someone, but that's just a big one. And so I I want to just extend my heart out to you if you are struggling, and of course the holiday season is here. I love you, and I know that this time can be difficult, but things will get better. You're not alone, and I hope that this can be just a small bit of encouragement for you, and I hope that your holidays are so much better than you would expect and that good things would come your way. All right, that's my encouragement for you. We did our wholesome moment, and now we're gonna take a break and go into our trivia. We gotta test out the burger smarts. You guys, okay, I'm sorry. So I did a live on TikTok the other day. Also, if you haven't seen, I'm on TikTok and it's under the same name, Kimberly's Commentary Corner, so you should go and check that out and follow me there. But I played trivia on live yesterday and I got all 6 right. That was really exciting. Maybe today I'll have a 2-day streak. Let's see. Okay, what is Bob's food truck name on Chowster? I hate this. I hate this. I don't remember. Oh no. Okay. I don't remember. All right. Number 2. What burger does young Bob make one of his father's regulars, Henry, while his father is away for the day? Something about cab, chive my cab, no. Oh no, I remember what it looks like. It's got a burger and then pickles on the side for wheels, so I think it's something about a cab. Oh no, I think I jinxed myself, you guys. Okay, number 3. What does Tina wear for her big audition for the Wagstaff News? I know this one. She wears a green blazer and it blends in with the green screen, so then she's just a floating head. All right, number 4, which Boys for Now member has to ride in a booster seat? That would be Boo Boo. He's still basically a child. All right, number 5, what is the annual town festival that Bob hates and wants the family to not participate in? Oh, okay, I remember. It's Lobster Fest. It took me a moment. All right, and then number 6, in reference to the family camping trip, who says, "We're all gonna die"? Family camping trip. Oh, is it Linda? I think maybe it's Linda. This was a rough one. Let's check the answers. All right. Oh, the heck? All right, the first one is at Bob's Burgers food truck. Lame. I mean, it's not lame, but I'm lame. Whatever. All right, number 2, baby, you can chive my car. Burger. Dang it. I knew it had the word chive in it, and then I thought it had like the word cab or something. I don't know. Anyways, ow! All right, number 3 is a green blazer. Number 4 is Boo Boo. Number 5 is Lobster Fest. And number 6 is Linda. Well, got 4 out of 6. That was tough. My victory did happen though. It just was on live, I promise. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. This has now been Bobsgiving Part 2. And we've just seen that there's a whole lot of mess that comes with Thanksgiving. And honestly, that is very reflective of real life. And I think that Bob's Burgers does a fantastic job at that. There's a whole lot of stuff that comes out during the holidays. Some mess, but also some good and lessons learned. And I feel like the Belchers probably get closer and closer with each passing holiday. So that is encouraging. But anyways, I just want to encourage you to reach out to those during this holiday season. People are lonely and they need help and they may be grieving. So just have a little extra grace, a little extra love to extend to them, because you just don't know what people are really going through. Sorry to get a little serious on you, but I think that we need that reminder sometimes. But anyways, you guys, this has been wonderful. For the next Burger Talk, I'm going to be doing I Bob Your Pardon, Now We're Cooking with Gas, and Stuck in the Kitchen with You. So definitely don't miss out on that. Hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the alert for that, and also hit that subscribe button so that you can see this face a whole lot more. Also hit that like button if you like this video, and maybe even the super thanks button if you're feeling extra generous. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye!